Get tickets for the whole family, where you can be part of the action. Playing Thomas and Mack Center on February 23rd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
Cup Buck Korean Barbecue at a Cup is serving up unique Korean-style dishes and a special brand of fun. Treat yourself to a delicious bowl of rice, cabbage, noodles, your choice of protein like the Rock Buck, which is tangy fried chicken, and your choice of sauce from all sweet to nothing but the heat. Bop on over to eatcupbop.com to find the location nearest you and savor some crazy good Korean food served with a smile. With 5 area locations, 1100 South Fort Apache at Charleston, 7150 North Durango at Elkhorn, 4680 South Maryland Parkway, 1975 West Craig Road, and 7175 West Lake Mead Boulevard.
It's time for the most interactive radio program in Las Vegas today. It's time for Pushing the Limits with Brian Shapiro. Brian will talk sports, politics, entertainment, and anything that matters to you. Feel free to call Brian at 702-221-7283.
You want answers? I want the truth!
Now, Pushing the Limits, here's Brian Shapiro.
All right. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? It is Pushing the Limits. So glad you could join us on I can't hear myself for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's weird. I don't know if it's my headset or, all right, I'll just take my headset off for now. I don't know. It's strange. I can't hear myself, but hopefully you all can hear me. That's what's most important. You want to try the other microphone? Maybe we should try the other mic. There we go. Now I'm on the air. Okay, I'm here. I'm not a ghost. I'm here. Welcome, everybody, to Pushing the Limits on a Tuesday. Wow, the weather out there is pretty horrible, man. Like thunderstorms in Las Vegas or like hail. I'm walking in here and hail's hitting my face. Hey, we got a lot to get to and a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about the Black National Anthem. And the reason why we're going to talk about the Black National Anthem is because it is under fire, not from people on the left, but people on the right. They don't seem to like the Black National Anthem. Which Lift Every Voice is, by the way, what the song is actually called. So we're going to talk about that. I was kicked out of a Republican event last night. We will get to that. Rhonda Kennedy is a civil rights attorney, and she's running for Senate. She's going to be joining us in studio here at the bottom of the hour. UNLV head basketball coach Kevin Kruger is going to be joining us in hour number 2. I find this very interesting, and I want to talk to you guys about this. As you know, the Black National Anthem was sung at the Super Bowl before the actual national anthem. It's called Lift Every Voice and Sing, and Cheryl Lee Ralph sang the song. I thought she did an excellent job. This is not a divisive song. This is actually, in my estimation, a beautiful song that I believe brings people together. But yet it seems that the only people that seem to have a problem with the Black National Anthem are Republicans. And I ask the question, why is that? Why is that? Is that just a coincidence? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Republican Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene praised white singer Chris Stapleton's rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner, which is fine, but then complained that, quote, we could have gone without the rest of the wokeness. Meanwhile, fellow Retrumplican Lauren Boebert, who in my estimation is a complete disgrace, was quick to point out that America only has one national anthem, asking, why is the NFL trying to divide us by playing multiple? I want to remind all of you that Lauren Boebert once said that black people have bad hair and suggested that fellow Congresswoman Representative Ilhan Omar, a Muslim woman born in Somalia, is a terrorist. And, you know, the rest of the party, in my estimation, isn't any better. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis obviously waging culture wars in which he is using the power of the state to silence dissenting voices, most recently by banning the advanced placement African American studies class from high schools in the Sunshine State. Explain this to me, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it that only people on the right seem to have a problem with the Black National Anthem? I haven't heard one prominent Democrat yet stand up and say, you know what? This is BS. This is nonsense. We shouldn't have a Black National Anthem. Haven't heard one Democrat say that. Why is it always Republicans? Please explain that to me. You know,
And somebody on social media just said, why is it that Republicans always complain about free speech, but silence those who oppose them? Well, you know what, sir? You are 100% right. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of that right now, of what I'm talking about. And then we'll get back to the Black National Anthem. And by the way, a Black Republican is coming in studio at the bottom of the hour. She's running for Senate. Her name is Rhonda Kennedy. And I'm going to ask her about this coming up here in about 20 minutes. Speaking of freedom of speech, you hear Republicans all the time talking about how conservatives' voices are being silenced, right? You hear that all the time. I'm not making that up. You hear from it all the time. Wokeness. Republicans will talk about freedom of speech ad nauseum. Well, guess what happened to me yesterday? I was at a hotel in Las Vegas called the Ahern Hotel. The Clark County Republican Party sponsored an event. And it was sponsored, and the guest speaker who was paid to speak is a name of Scott Pressler. Scott Pressler is a QAnon conspiracy theorist, and he is also an election denier. Continues to make false claims that the 2020 election was stolen and that Donald Trump won it in a landslide. He talks about ballot harvesting all the time, and he gets paid to go across the country to talk about these issues that are lies, by the way. Oh, yeah. He also was part of a group that was an anti-Muslim group, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. This is the person that the local Republicans here in Las Vegas chose to pay to speak. So what did I do? I decided to go to this event